Her words might seem harmless at first, but they hold a hidden truth. When a woman cheats, she doesn't admit it outright. Instead, she uses certain phrases to protect her secret and shift suspicion away from herself. These phrases aren't random. They're carefully chosen to manipulate your thoughts and feelings. When a woman says, "It's just a friend," she may be trying to downplay a relationship to avoid suspicion. This phrase often comes up when she notices your concern about her interactions with someone else. She might emphasize that the person is harmless, using humor or dismissive language to ease your doubts. Her behavior might show subtle signs of hiding something. She could start keeping her phone closer, silencing notifications, or being vague about her plans. If you ask questions about this friend, her answers might be short or defensive, aiming to shift the focus back to your supposed overreaction. She may also overcompensate by creating fake transparency. For instance, she might share casual stories about this friend to make it seem like there's nothing to hide. However, these stories may avoid deeper details or timelines that don't match up. Another sign can be a sudden increase in time spent with this friend, or excuses to be away, like meeting for work or helping with something important. She may avoid inviting you to meet this person, claiming it's unnecessary. Observing these patterns can reveal whether her words and actions truly align. When a woman cheats, she may say, "We've grown apart," as a way to justify her actions. This phrase shifts focus to the relationship's emotional distance rather than her betrayal. It hints that she feels the connection isn't as strong as it once was, making her actions seem like the result of unhappiness rather than deliberate choices. Often, this statement makes the partner question themselves, wondering if they could have done more to save the relationship. She might use this as an excuse to avoid addressing the cheating directly. By framing it as a mutual issue, she avoids taking full responsibility for her actions. She may highlight changes in your communication, routines, or intimacy levels to back up her claim. This can make you feel guilty, thinking you contributed to her feelings of detachment. Additionally, "We've grown apart" often signals a shift in her priorities or interests. She may suggest that her needs have changed and the relationship no longer aligns with what she wants. Sometimes, this is said to end arguments quickly or steer the conversation away from details of her infidelity. The phrase can also be a defense mechanism to make herself feel less guilty. If she convinces herself that the relationship was already failing, it may help her justify seeking emotional or physical connection elsewhere. This reasoning often leaves the other person confused and questioning their own value in the relationship. She might shift the focus to your behavior to avoid guilt or suspicion. By calling you insecure, she aims to deflect attention from her actions. This phrase can make you question your feelings, creating confusion. It's a common tactic to avoid direct confrontation about her changes in behavior. She might use this statement when you notice unusual patterns, like her becoming secretive with her phone, avoiding deep conversations, or spending more time away. If you question her, she could say you're imagining things or being possessive. This can leave you doubting your instincts, even if they're correct. This phrase can also be used to make you feel guilty. She might say it in a calm or irritated tone, depending on how much pressure she feels. Her goal is to make you back off, giving her more freedom to hide the truth. This strategy works because it puts you on the defensive, making it harder to pursue the topic further. It also reflects a deeper emotional manipulation. She might bring up unrelated incidents to paint you as someone who overreacts or has trust issues. This can weaken your confidence and make you less likely to confront her in the future. When a woman says she needs space, it can be a way to hide something deeper. This phrase is often used to create distance without raising immediate suspicion. She might act like she's overwhelmed or needs time to figure out her feelings, but it can be a tactic to avoid being questioned about her actions. The request for space often comes with changes in behavior, like ignoring your calls or texts and finding excuses to be alone. She may also start setting boundaries that didn't exist before. For example, she could ask for privacy regarding her phone or social media, claiming it's about independence. This shift can feel sudden, as if she's creating a wall between you. The need for space might also lead to changes in her routine, such as spending more time away from home or with friends you've never met. Her emotional tone may also change. She might seem distant or less affectionate, acting as if she's lost interest in the relationship. If you try to discuss it, she could turn the conversation into an argument to avoid answering questions. Using "I need space" allows her to maintain control over the situation while masking her true intentions. When a woman cheats, one of the first things she might say is, "You're overthinking things." This statement is often used to deflect attention from her actions. By saying this, she tries to make you feel like your concerns are irrational or exaggerated. It shifts the blame away from her behavior and makes you question your own feelings and instincts. This response is often used to control the situation. She might downplay the seriousness of the situation to avoid confrontation or guilt. In doing so, she tries to weaken your confidence, making it easier for her to continue her affair without facing consequences. Saying, "You're overthinking," can also make you feel like you're being unreasonable for even suspecting anything. It might make you second-guess your observations, like noticing changes in her behavior or the way she acts around certain people. She uses this statement to dismiss your suspicions as mere paranoia, suggesting that you shouldn't worry about something that isn't really a problem. Sometimes, the goal behind this statement is to gaslight you. She might create confusion by telling you that you're imagining things, even if the signs of cheating are clear. This keeps you in a constant state of doubt and uncertainty, allowing her to maintain control of the relationship. It also prevents you from addressing the issue directly.